Hello, everybody. I am Amelie, Dragon Mom, and Gargoyle Defeater. Is that the word? Probably not. Still, there's one very mean, large gargoyle who was shown the rudeness of his ways when he forgot how to fly and was trapped in burning vines by my most precious and adorable daughter, and then shot by Lon, the living railgun. But we are back at camp. The madness of Lost Hope is largely behind us. Though I've been told that there's a little bit more to check out there if we go back, so I think I will do that. But before we head out, I'm sorry, Lost Chapel, not Lost Hope. That's different group of paladins. But first, I want to go around and I want to talk to everybody to make sure they're doing all right after our traumatic event. Apparently, you have nothing more to say. Earbeth, you have nothing more to say. I am kind of surprised. Do people not have more new dialogue in the wake of being kidnapped by gargoyles? Huh. Erebeth pawned her sword to pay for your treatment. Treatment for what? It was no big deal. I just sat out in the cold too long and caught a chill. I appreciate the concern and all, but don't worry. I'm healthy as a horse now. That's... I might poke in... It's unusual that that's a thing you can prod on. I think I'll poke more into that later, but for now I've got no reason to be, like, suspicious of her. Don't pry. Don't be rude. She'll be around to talk to later.
Let us be careful.
How are you doing? Have you gotten used to your new powers? Such power! It feels like I'm a young priest again, taking my first steps in service to the goddess. When Shellin first entrusted me with the power to heal the wounded, I was so afraid to touch anyone with these hands, and I didn't wash them for a week, until my mother took me by the ear and led me to the wash basin. Of course, the powers you give me are far stronger than those granted to a novice cleric. Stronger than most clerics ever receive. It is not my duty to feel proud of them, but to use them in the service of others, and to ensure that what happened to Cadabras, what happened to my brothers in faith, will never happen again. Oh, I haven't done his chatterbox things yet. Let's skip some of these. We can come back. We don't have to do all of them, but... This is always something that I find like an interesting conundrum with CRPGs, is their tendency to just front load the heck out of character dialogue, where when you recruit them, you have like one opportunity up front to ask like 500 questions, and then like you'll get like a tiny trickle of additional dialogue over the course of the game. That doesn't seem like it's strictly going to be the case here. We do seem to be getting some quests for people over time, but still, I don't think there's any need to pile this all in up front. Where are you from? From Andoran. I grew up on the outskirts of Carpendon, a large, rich city surrounded by gardens and vineyards. Just imagine, miles and miles of greenery and fragrant orchards. My family had a small winery. I worked there from a young age, pressed juice, did a little carpentry, painted, and one day discovered I could do more with paint than simply cover walls with it. There was a temple of Shellin nearby. My brother and I would often spend our days there, listening to music and enjoying the stained glass windows. As a boy, my brother decided to devote himself to serving the Eternal Rose. Our parents hoped that I at least would remain to run the family business, but... it can't be helped. The goddess called me too. It's all right. I have plenty of cousins, second cousins, and other relatives. When the war is over, I'll go back there and see how they're doing. So you're an artist. That's too grand a word for it, but yes, I love to paint, and I know how to. Of course, a crusade isn't the best place for art. What I manage to draw here is at best sketches. I hope when this war is over, I'll be able to turn them into real paintings. Fascinating. May I see your sketches? Nothing special in them, but if you're really interested. He hands you a folder filled with pencil sketches. You recognize familiar fighters in some of the portraits. The clerk drew them without flattery, just as they are, but beneath the features that seem boring and even ugly in life, Sociel's hand has found inner beauty, power, and dignity. The tired faces of soldiers, covered with wrinkles and scars, resemble an army of angels. There are landscapes in the folder as well. At first you don't understand why these blooming hills, shady groves, and shimmering springs seem so familiar. But you have passed by these places as you traveled around the world wound, though you saw them darkened and maimed by demonic influence. Sociel's paintings have restored them to their former beauty, which the demons stole from them and which the Crusaders are fighting to return. Instead of working as a craftsman, you decided to serve a deity. Oh yeah, nothing is more realistic than the artist who's like, oh well, I'm not really an artist. That's extremely on point. Some clerics are proud of their tender hands, which have never touched anything heavier than a brush, but there's nothing ugly about hard-earned calluses. Indeed, I should say that saving the world is easier with strong hands. I'm sorry these hands couldn't save the people who died in Canabras. How did you end up there? I was hoping to find Trevor in the city, my brother. After my brother took his vows and was ordained a paladin of Shellen, he departed for the crusade. He wrote home often about everything he saw, his battles, the people he helped. From his letters I learned that he had joined the Eagle Watch in Canabras, but soon his letters became infrequent, and then they stopped altogether. We feared news of his death, but silence was our only answer. Not a word from him or from his command, or his brothers in arms, nothing. In the end, I couldn't wait any longer. I came here for myself, to find Trevor if he's still alive, or his grave if he should have perished. But he seems to have vanished. I kept trying to ask the other paladins, but they refused to talk to me, and it's very much like they're trying to avoid the need to lie. I sent official requests to their orders command. Still I wait for an answer. I joined the local church of Shellen, hoping to find out the truth, but the city was attacked. When your brother was preparing, did he learn some kind of art too? Yes, he was a great wood carver. Toys, whistles, window frames. Our house was the most beautiful in the area, all dressed in wooden filigree. From the railing on the stairs to the wonder bird on the roof. You must be close to follow him here. You have no idea. I would follow him to the end of the world, into the abyss itself if need be. Trevor is an amazing man. I know he's alive. He's too stubborn to die. I hope he joins us, and then we will surely triumph. How did you end up at the court of Queen Galfrey? Oh, here's one. This is a Shellen option. Let's try this. Many crusaders consider that war is no place for the followers of the goddess of beauty. Unfortunately, many of our brothers and sisters in faith share this opinion. I'm happy to see that I'm not the only one here who believes otherwise. I'm happy, too, that it is you, my sister in faith, who is at the head of the crusade. Iomede's servants are brave, but they often overestimate glory and valor and greatly underestimate their own lives. I've no doubt of our imminent victory. The good gods are on our side, and we cannot lose, but how many of our soldiers will live to see it? How many of them will be maimed, physically or mentally? Every one of our soldiers deserves to go home, where people love them and are waiting for their return. When our soldiers are finally able to do so, on that day, I may earn the right to lay down my weapons forever. Thank you. Wait, he had a thing where Right, we were going to ask some of the people we rescued about. One of them had his brother's shield, I think. Trevor, he's always been my hero, ever since we were children. I was a coward, always telling petty lies, always running from danger. Trevor always ran toward it. He had this saying, an army stands until peace comes. A lie stands until the truth comes out. Never lied, never let injustice pass. Never. He was 8 when he said he was going to be a paladin, and he always went toward that goal, day after day, never looking back. I remember the day he went off to fight. I thought, this is it. The war will finally end. Trevor will defeat all the demons, close the world wound, but... we'll find him. Hopefully.
Tread lightly.
Hopefully.
Something here.
Oh? What's this? Anonymous pamphlet. I spit on the streets of Canabras. I spit on the granite walls and its stained glass windows. If tomorrow the ground trembles, splits apart, and devours this cursed city, I will shed not one tear. No one here, not one single soul, deserves any compassion. Everyone who lives in the city is a criminal. If there were any justice in this world, every one of them would be hanging from the gallows, Prelate Hularum and Queen Galfrey chief among them. Ask anyone on the street what they know of Mongols. Their answer will be dumb silence or the lowered eyes of a scoundrel who knows their crimes but don't want to think about it. Mongrels. A disgusting nickname which the heroes of the city have given to the brave Crusader heroes who defeated the forces of evil but paid for it with their health. Covered with scabs and tumors, bloated and gnarled, they were no longer beautiful enough to be tolerated by the very people they'd saved. As a reward for their heroism, the city dwellers exiled them to the sewers and damp caves beneath the city. The officers of these words went down there and spoke with them, and I'll have you know that the ugliest of them is more noble than all the paladins of Mendev. Interesting. Why? Huh. Who wrote that? That's the whole thing, right? Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, no, it is. It is more. And if any pretend that today's city dwellers aren't responsible for the crime of their grandfathers, then I will spit in their face. For the grandchildren of the exiled are still down there crawling in the mud and eating garbage. And everyone who knows about this and does nothing, and everyone who knows who should know but prefers ignorance, I say they're all guilty and repeat the same crime every day. And as long as this doesn't change, any citizen who desires to fight a demon should take a knife and stab themselves in the stomach. For your city's already rotted, and you're no better than the demons. And if any would repent and right this terrible wrong, they should turn their weapons on the prudish paladins who preach good, but defend an order that fires in the face of justice. Down with the paladins, down with Prelate Hulrun, down with Queen Galfrey. There's some interesting story, yeah. I'm trying to skim each one as we come upon them to see whether it's worth reading. A lot of them seem to just be background information. But yeah, I'm sus towards Galfrey, and I'm not fond of Hulrun. Basically, all the paladins I've met have been pretty good, though. But I think... Sela is chill. The worst thing you can say about Sela is honestly that she's sometimes a little boring. Like... And that's fine. It's fine to be boring. The best of us are boring at times. Not everyone needs to have a thrilling, dramatic, personal story. Well, you're not required to be a bit boring. You have a choice when you're a paladin. You can be boring or you can be like a shit deal. And Sela, sensibly, decided, I'm going to be boring instead of shitty. Zoom. Oh, that looks scary. Yeah, that looks real scary. I don't want to fight that. I'm nowhere near powerful enough to handle the blazing aura of the handsomest man. His army is pretty mediocre, but I don't want him scorching raying my entire legion into the dirt. Maybe I can go up here and get more daily income. That seems useful. I want to rendezvous with my main force before I do that, though. So I think I'm going to just stand here with them. Oh, I have to clear this demon army before I can go to Drezen. Well, we'll hurdle that when we get to it. Hurdle that? We'll cross that hurdle when we come to it. Vault that pole. Jump over that little thing. Us venting. Oh, we've got a we've got a dog. We have doubled the number of dogs in this party. I momentarily forgot about that. Man, do you remember, like, one of those, I can't remember what source book it was, that made, like, an offhand comment that in the default D&D setting, it's common for, like, races to, oh, what's this? To have pets that look like themselves. Like they said, Rakshaka like to keep cats, and, like, beholders like to keep little floaty aberrations, but there's an offhanded mention that monkeys are a popular pet for humans, which is like the wildest claim to make as like the offhand end to a like just like this offhand comment, like, oh yeah, you know, like Rakshaka and cats or humans and monkeys. Oh look, it's guys. I'll admit, I wasn't expecting these guys. I probably should have.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Begone!
Did you see that?
Okay. Let's back you up. Let's get you shielded properly. Good job, Ninia. Ninio is the other dog, and can we really call her a good girl? Yes, I can, I think. Like, Look, there's like prerequisites to being a good girl, and they don't really have anything to do with alignment. Right? Like, have you ever had like just a really silly dog
Into the fray!
that why was that reduced? Do you not have a magic weapon, Sela? Why was your weapon reduced? Weird.
Amoran sentence.
Here. Let's reactivate all this stuff and yeah, let's go ahead and see if I can clobber this guy before he is up to anything. How much health do you have left? 17. This is 86. This is 86. Doesn't quite do it. Gets close though. Cookie, unleash your wrath. Wrath unleashed. Destruction and fear. Okay.
You won't survive me.
She will throw another snowball if she has to keep it from getting another turn. But
The inheritor, guide my
this is more
blade!
elegant.
Attack!
Boop. The sound design is really good, yeah. Honestly, that's like...
We should move.
That's what always... Like, the fact that I laugh every single time Lon turns an enemy into, like, a geyser of blood is just because
Is restless. I wonder why.
the enemy vaporizes animation sound is extremely funny to me every time.
Yes. We will win this war.
Get on the horse. Okay. Let's see what's down here.
Always be ready for the worst.
Sneaky lad. Boom, splat. Yes, it is in fact a very satisfying splat.
Aim carefully.
Okay.
The light take you!
Let's mosey up a little bit. Get into position.
Endure this!
There we go. Nice and straightforward fight. Again, I don't know if there is some sort of weird interaction with Toy Box here. Because it doesn't always do that, but it sometimes does, and it feels like it's more often than it should. But I don't care because it's fun. It is fun when the enemy explodes. It's big Elder Scrolls Stealth Archer energy. I guess that's all that's down there. Weird. Just a couple, like, bonus fights. Alright, I need to find Woljif again. I wonder where he went off to. He ran away in, I assume, fear of the gargoyles that were kidnapping everyone, which, fair, that makes sense. So I don't imagine he went that far. Is he here? Is that the thing that is further on in this area? He is not. Where is he then? No, don't tell me now. Tell me when I get back to the world map. Then I'll ask. I will forget if I ask now. My memory is not that powerful. I missed a door. And it's not this door. Is it this? This is this door. I see. Graves.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Napa. Always tragic to have to break a chest. As Dark Souls teaches us, amazing chests are precious resources and we should cherish them. I could give someone exactly one rank in thievery. You know what? That is objectively true. I should do that. I forget that that's not actually a rogue class feature, because in my head, rogues have like a reason to exist. Oh, look at all these guys. Look at all these absolute goobers. I love that they're using Smite Evil and they hit me on a 20. That's just very, that's a good time. I enjoy that. The stream is occasionally pausing for you. Is anyone else experiencing that?
Make every strike count.
Good job, Lan, getting 3 kills with 2 arrows and then firing the other two off into the sky in celebration.
No glory without risk.
Why is your... Oh, Cookie... Wait. Cookie's damage shouldn't be getting reduced either, because Cookie has, like, the bypass everything. Yeah, there's definitely, like... There's definitely classes in Pathfinder that experience that little bit of, like... Oh no, they released another class that's just me, but better. It's like, why play a rogue when you can play a vivisectionist? Is a vivisectionist a much weirder thematic thing than a rogue? Yes, but it's strong. Cleric buffs. Are you asking why
Begone, fiend!
this thing is getting reduced? I genuinely don't know.
Fall!
What is that? Blasphemy. Weakened. Strength score is decreased for 30 seconds and paralyzed. Frozen in place and unable to act. Rude. Blasphemy hit the stream. It hit a few people. However, it didn't hit the person it needed to hit if the enemy wanted to not die messily.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
They're just going for Cookie. That's rude. Let's go with... This does a little less damage, but it is not an energy type that is resisted, which is nice. Oh, holding the charge, I guess. Cookie's rage cannot be stopped. What's your will save look like? It's insane because you're a cleric, right? Let's give you protective luck.
You won't survive me.
And we can probably pop a channel energy here. Man, he did not like that horse. He just doesn't like my animal companions, apparently. Chill, my friend.
A solid plan.
annoying. Difficulty hitting. Does have a high AC though, so I can understand why. Let us continue trying to pile its
Endure
health down.
this!
Man, that's with protective luck. Good job on those rolls. Wait, I don't want to do that because I already have
Attack.
a charged spell. Cannot hit. That is unfortunate. Need to get some what are they called? Targeted dispels. I feel like that's a bit of a thing that has become an issue recently, of enemies that just come pre-buffed with like 60 defensive. I'm just gonna lie here. I'm just gonna lie down and not provoke anything.
Make every strike count.
Good job. I'm just gonna pop an arcane accuracy to make sure that this
Aim
goes.
carefully.
There we go.
This war must
Search
end.
for the beauty with your heart, not
Rude
your
enemy.
eyes.
Very rude. What did we get? We got a new amulet, Mighty Fists +2. +2 enhancement modes on attack and damage rolls with unarmed and natural weapons. Yes. This is powerful and good. For honor and glory in battle, Cookie, I give you this horse. This necklace, I give you the horse necklace. Sorry. Sorry, I can...
Magritio, Turinos.
Let's turn some of these into
Magritio,
cures.
Turinos. Magritio,
I should probably
Turinos.
turn that slot into something else, because it's what I always just end up spending on curing wounds. Here, I have like 1,000,000 potions of light wounds now, right? Yes. There we go. Okay, what are we doing down here? Other than getting a very nice medal. That is just an area exit. Oh, ghouls. Okay. How are we doing on our blessed timer? We're good? We're good. Speaking of timers, I should shield myself.
Forwards. A solid plan.
And let us just...
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
not quite a kill. Dog, go! Oh yeah. Dog power. And yeah, we've got a bunch of these. No, this is too small, even for having this many of them. I should have used a haste last fight, to be honest. What is this? Oh, I can... Oh, right! Arcane Bond. She can, like, regain her spell slots. I always forget about that time that Paizo buffed wizards, because they were underpowered in 3.5. It's definitely an interesting choice. From the perspective of game balance. They did. Sort of. Except the rogue. They buffed the rogue, they just didn't buff the rogue enough. Let's pray.
Aborane Center.
Attack.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Let us simply punch them.
Yes.
You won't survive me.
There we go. Yeah, a big one that people complained they nerfed is power attack. That got like a lot of flack for capping it effectively. Like 3.5 power attack has no cap. You can trade your entire base attack bonus. Which a lot of people did, because you could get accuracy from elsewhere, but damage is kind of hard to come by.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Whereas Pathfinder power attack is capped. You can only trade in about like a quarter of your base attack bonus.
Endure this!
Oh, good job, Lon.
You are lacking.
Just, good job. Good job. Absolutely brilliant. Let's go in like... Nope. What a respectable number of these guys. They're just moseying forward. I like this like purposeful kind of like power strut that they're doing. Like it's like they look like they're on the runway. Like gargoyles showing off the fall collection.
Into the fray!
Decent arc, decent arc. Nenio, back off. Now we'll drop a haste. There we go. Do we also want to drop a Holy Smite? I don't think a Holy Smite is needed. I think these guys are like one round from being cleaned up. I will delay, however, just in case.
Make every strike count.
There we go. As I said, one round from being cleaned up. You know why? You know what? Like, we were
You've
talking
crossed
about
the
Grand
wrong
Tournament
mongrel.
earlier. You know what Lan reminds me of? He reminds me of Defile. Where you just set up, like, a good cascade of Lan shots. And
Follow my
everyone
steps.
evaporates. It's brilliant. Here they come. A Kabiri cultist.
The light! Take you!
There we go. That was a good turn. Sela and Cookie unleashing destruction there. Some absolute devastation. You love to see it. Oh yeah, I like Pathfinder 1's version of Power Attack better. It's a better designed feat than the original, but it is technically weaker in most cases. Which, over the course of the years, Pathfinder did end up making marshals quite strong. I think they're a very competitive option in the game. And it avoided most of the worst excesses of 3.5 wizards. Like, there's no incantrix in Pathfinder, right? There's nothing along those lines. And those are the real egregious things. But early on in particular, people pointed out that, like, in the core book of Pathfinder, marshals are not terribly great. Concealment. Oh, is the blizzard actually giving concealment to people? That's interesting. I did not realize that. Ha! Get dogged. Another dogged contender. Yeah. Again, especially early on, Pathfinder lacked the like ridiculous interlock of abilities that let things like Dungeon Crasher Fighter exist, right? There's no Dungeon Crasher Fighter. There's no like turbo jumps. There's no like I'm going to only take penalties to AC and murder everything.
You won't survive me.
What are you doing back there? You're attacking me? How rude. I think I'll toss a smite here. Did they all save? Rude. Impolite. Ow. My bones! Ow, my bones! They've been shattered. How scary is your attack? Not very. Can I not move for some reason? I am encumbered. Did I get like super strength drained or something? I'm exhausted. Okay. I'm exhausted for 8 minutes. Good to know. So I cannot move. Have some power. You have trauma from your last campaign. I think that Cross is currently planning on doing like a Jack Me Nimble build for E6, which should be very fun to see. One of those builds, it's all about you attack me once, I attack you back 3 times. Very fair. Are you blind now? You are blind. Knockdown. You have low touch AC. Let's Gatling you a little bit. Ember has found the gun. Good job, Ember.
Endure this!
The riveting ranged firefight going on here. 7 shots fired, 0 shots hit. I'm not gonna complain.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I'm still stuck. Good job. Good job, man. I don't know who I was saying good job to there. Oh! It did a lot of damage. I should use that ability more.
Make every strike count.
There we go. Kabiri cultist heavy shield, right. Oh right, these Kabiri cultists have good
Anything
loot.
new?
At least they have profitable loot. Alright, I need to get rid of this exhausted thingamajig. Lesser restoration will do that, right? Oh, you have unfilled spell slots here. Whatever I put here is probably going to just get converted, but it's too late. I'm not lazy enough to just put Cure Light Wounds in that slot. I'm lazy, I'm not that lazy. Let's get some, oh, I can't do that. I can put that there, though. Let's put some more Blesses here. Why not? Bless is a good ability. Let's get Divine... Let's get like one Divine Favor for if we really need a fight where he can shoot things. Restoration Lesser. This works. Eliminates any fatigue.
The goddess protects us.
Magritium Turinos.
It apparently needs to be cast twice.
Magritium Turinos.
Margarita tu Nimoshi, Barapidupte Pow.
Let's head out.
Let's head out indeed.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, back.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
There's an enemy. Hi, friend.
No
Thanks for
glory
showing up.
without risk.
Another one? Another enemy. Look. Hi. Are we on blesses? We're not blessed.
Aboranes.
We are not hashtag blessed today. But now we are. You know, Shellen seems like a goddess that would do great on Instagram. Just saying.
the wrong mongrel.
Not quite, unfortunately. So close to a good cascade there.
Attack!
Into the fray!
Yep, they got nothing.
Let us be careful.
Oh. Anything back here? Interesting. Who would have guessed it's more gargoyles, right? Completely original. I was just thinking, this place, what it needs, more gargoyles.
Esme, Axe, yes.
You won't survive me.
Okay, we will simply...
Eternal Rose, I call upon you. You are beyond redemption.
Oh, that's a nice crit. Good job. Good job on that crit. Socio... Oh, and even his dog crit. Socio.
The inheritor, guide my
You're doing well.
blade.
We've got... It is dazed. What's your touch AC look like? Okay, here's like a UI thing that I really wish this had. I'm not sure if there's a way to access this information. When you actually make an attack, it'll show you, like, what you hit on. Is there any way to see that before you make the attack? To just, like, on an easy mouse over see, this attack will hit on a 3 or something like that? Because adding up all the modifiers... Like, my first attack is plus 17. All right. Let's just go ahead and...
Esme, Axe, yes.
There we go. At some point, my accuracy just suddenly became good, and I'm not sure when that happened.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge. Endure this!
Okay, I don't know what that was. Just land disrespecting combat time. Where? Am I still in the fight? What happened? Okay, there's more of these guys here. I am still in the fight. Lots of incubi.
glory without risk!
Hey guys! Wait, can these guys fly?
You should have
always
listened
need
to
to check.
Drezen.
Can you fly? You cannot. Sweet. In the hall. Frump. It's the sound is we were talking about sound design. This is like one of my favorite sounds in the game. Just like the crunch and florp of enemies getting pulled into the giant glowing hole in the ground, which is incredibly violent as like an appearance for something.
Make every strike count.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna mosey on over here. What do you do? What are you dealing with? I don't care.
The light take you!
Rude. Very impolite. I'm gonna back off from you. Let's go with... I think I can toss out another bear. Simple enough. Oh, are you trying to get out of the hole? Not gonna be that easy, friend. The one thing that no terrible handsome man can stand, an attack from a good dog. Are you
Surrender
immune
or
to
else.
sleepiness? I don't think so. No. And your willpower is only so-so. Ah, you managed it.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh. Let's mosey on over here.
Aim carefully.
So the eternal question, is this in the area of effect of my own spell? I think it is, so I'm not going to do that.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
They can mosey over to me on their own time. Thank you very much. Cookie does have a cloak of resistance. I believe so. However, cloak of resistance is not the same as being immune to something, so... Why? I need to remember to put this in. There's no reason not to. It has a billion-year duration. Back you up a little. What's your touch AC look like? Not actually that great. It's alright. It's fine. The snowstorm is what's killing me.
You won't survive me.
Wait, why do these guys only have 5 electricity resistance as opposed to all of it? Why is it the thing they're least resistant to? How strange.
Into the fray!
You learn new things every day. Nenio, make a note.
Begone, fiend!
Let's try again. Very nice. The flame shotgun does work.
Endure this!
Forwards.
Oh? I don't know who you are, but you're spooky. Let's back off for a second.
I will lend you my aid.
I'm not sure if that was supposed to, like, initiate an immediate fight or what. Let's save though. Stringy.
Make every strike
I
count!
will fight.
Stringy Demodon. Oh, that is a large creature.
A solid plan.
I should look at this. So are you a caster? Yes. Here's Stealing Strike. It will disable Soliel if it touches him, so don't let it do that. It's got scary melee. It's got quite scary melee. That is a heck of a melee attack. It's got Hold Monster and Fear, but honestly I would rather it use those than swing and melee with that profile. Dog. Animal companions are a form of very roundabout stun, even in the worst case scenarios. How's my plus doing? Plenty of time on it left. Aura of Greater Courage. That is something that is going to be valuable against an enemy with fear. Prayer. Let's resume. Let's... how do I handle this? What are you immune to? Surprisingly, no resistance to acid. Your touch is high.
Yes.
Failed to overcome the spell resistance. Okay. Exceptions. Good and magic. Exceptions magic. My attacks should be magic. Oh, I have elemental damage on my attacks. I should switch that to keen on my next turn. Protective Luck lasts for 2 rounds, so I do have another round to set up here. Let's get this going.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nenio, you have access.
Steps. Weapons ready.
Haha, greater invisibility. Let's see if this works again.
The light. Take you.
It is poor doggo, but also the doggo can never truly die. The doggo is too powerful for that. What's your fortitude like? Surprisingly low. Let's try this. Spell resistance. Hee hee.
You won't survive me.
Wait, animal companions can suffer crippling wounds? Cookie has gone down like 1,000,000 times and never experienced that. Huh. I never realized.
Tread lightly.
Aren't we in trouble yet? Yet another obstacle.
Man, there's a lot of these encounters out here. Understandable, I suppose. We are on their turf, however. It feels a little bit, this game is a little bit random encounter happy. I'll go ahead and say
No
that.
glory without risk!
I like in Remnant, the new Remnant game that's coming out, which Remnant from the Ashes, excellent game, like weirdly outstanding for being one of the billion Souls-likes out there. But the sequel's coming out, and one of the classes in it has a dog, and they are very clear that if the dog takes too much damage, it needs to have a sit down and have a little rest. But it's just resting, and it'll feel better if you pet it. And I think that that's the correct way to deal with damage dealt to dogs in games. Realism is a lot of bunk, if you ask me. You're staggered, that's great.
Endure this!
Yes, exactly, Draken. You have to correct it. You have the right of it right there.
Into the fray!
Ba-boom. Deal some damage. How's my bless doing? It is still plenty active.
Fall! I really erase your ugliness!
Aha! Got a good crit. Love it when that happens.
Go.
Make every strike count.
I'm gone. Our duty calls. Let us bide our time. I shall not fail. Observe the others, learn from their mistakes, before they learn from yours. Be careful, everyone!
Still hasty. Still having a good time. Just chain these fights together, why not? Bonk. Oh, that's a good amount of damage. I'll take that. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Quick save between combats. In case there's like another like super boss that just drops out of the sky on us. Always fair. You can't be too careful. This game likes to pull some mean tricks like that. I don't know what you're doing at this point, Nadia.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Let's
The inheritor.
go.
Guide my blade. I'm done with you.
Less whittling them down than carving through them. Man, haste is so useful. Not just for the extra offensive output, but also just for the sheer mobility it gives your team. What an absolutely broken ability. Let's not worry about what Ninja's doing. There's not really
You
need
won't
for her.
survive me.
The right take you.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Let's see.
I'm all ears.
Let's grab the stuff from that last encounter in case there was anything. There wasn't.
Let me
you.
help.
Big heal for everybody. What string? Oh, the sting. The musical sting. I see. Interesting. Well, we're a little low on resources, but... Cave. Cave, interesting. Let's see what's in here.
The road awaits.
Time for Halo. Halo light source evolved. Do I want to replenish my resources?
Together, we stand.
Our duty calls.
I kind of do, honestly. We're in no rush. We're actively waiting for our army to catch up to us anyway, so I think we can be a little generous with rests. I've had enough of a break now, so I'm ready to help you with more crazy... experiments. What's on the agenda for today? Will we be standing on our own heads? Reading dirty limericks backwards? Wait, that's not Nenio. Note to self, it is possible the Paladin girl has developed an addiction to participating in scientific experiments as a subject. I must study this phenomena and include it as a separate entity in the encyclopedia. Right, that was Selah. Selah's getting enthusiastic about science. We can appreciate this, even if I'm pretty sure that she has picked up Nenio's completely off-kilter definition of what science is.
You're a good person. I like you.
Access.
Always be ready for the worst.
Let us bide our time.
Esmith. Access. Yes.
Yes?
Esmith. Access. Yes.
Oh?
Meditate on your mistakes. We won't fall here.
I swear it.
Ah, no ambush this time. They noticed us. You're not supposed to do that. Sure.
Esmith. Access. Yes.
Endure this!
Esmith. Access. Yes.
Selah?
Into the fray.
Here they come, strutting along.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Attack!
Make every strike count. Is this a mock fight?
There we go. Okay,
I will help where I can.
nice and easy. I hope there's not like 20 more of those fights before the actual
Too
hard
late for
fight that is currently
apologies.
down here.
Follow my steps.
You've crossed the wrong
They
mark.
will break against our resolve.
Hunter and Hunter. The X is silent, by the way. Dog, go forth.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, this is quite a little, like, cache down here. This looks cozy. I love it when underground layers look cozy. Oh, this is where Darren went? I see. He said a well, so I was kind of expecting like a well you could climb down into, but it seems like no, it's just a cave.
Yes.
Bump.
You won't survive me.
Oh, we're not in fight anymore. Man, I'm glad that we have longer range eyesight than they do.
Are we in trouble yet?
No
gonna simply
glory
mosey up.
without risk.
Dog bar is missing charge. This is true. We should get charge available to our dog.
Yes.
Aw, I couldn't continue my full attack over here. Good charge on your bar, friend. Good play. I got so many hastes, I might as well spend them.
Endure this!
The light take you.
More haste means less time spent fighting these guys.
Begone, fiend!
Aim carefully.
There's that case of Sela dealing reduced damage again.
I'll hit you!
I'm curious what's causing that. Ooh, cold iron. You can definitely waste haste. In which case, you would have made waste with haste. Sister of Mercy, memories of the second crusade, blah 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 blah. Is there anything good in this? Junk. That's the one. All right. Nothing special, just some religious writing. Some weirdo writing about, oh, the priests of Shellen could never do what I do, and it's like, shut up. Have a little respect for your fellow clergy. What is this harp? Shiny harp. A harp engraved with a butterfly, the symbol of Desna. If you listen closely, you can just make out a melody coming from it. Interesting. This Did the clerics of Desna come along with the crusade? I think they would be interested in that. Magical chain shirt. A bruiser's chain shirt. Grants the wearer damage reduction. That's a really good piece of light armor for all the people in my army who wear light armor. Well, someday I might have one. Book of Dreams? Ooh, another Desna item. Dreams. Wait. Where'd it go? Everything. Here we go. Among the bones and debris of the crypt lies an ancient tome. It is out of place here, unblemished by dust or time. It feels much heavier in hand than a book of its size should. It resonates lightly with magical energies. Gold filigree frames the cover, which appears as a night sky without words or title. Leafing through its pages reveals it to be a collection of myriad tales about travels and luck, cryptic dreams and helpful visions, and friends leaving their hometowns to travel the world. Not one of the characters featured, though, are of any renown. Oddly, the book seems to have never been completed. The stories end halfway through. Unable to discern more, you pack the book away for later study. Each time you use an ability that lets you summon multiple creatures, their number is increased by 1. Is this an artifact? This is an artifact, isn't it? Like an evolve, one of those things that gains abilities as you piece it together. Draken, you say maybe Woljif will like the chain shirt. Amusingly, no, he doesn't have light armor proficiency. I think because he's an arcane trickster.
We must stop this war. There is no hope, only us. The gods have abandoned... What was I saying just now? Wanna play together?
It looks like it has something to do with Azatas, right? Like, that's what it seems like anyway.
Let's head out.
Oh. Gargoyles were dead before some unknown force beheaded them. Oh, that's Dalen. Oh,
Trust in yourself.
what's through here? Wait, is that it? Really? Mushrooms. Love collecting a good mushroom now and then. Very wholesome activity. Beloved by children and goblins alike. So,
Let us be careful.
Oh, is it outside of this place? Okay. So it's not in this cave.
Tread lightly.
I see. I was expecting the cave to be the big... Difficult fight plus something else that's important. This way, then. I would
I'm
guess.
A bright future awaits us.
I'm
Oh.
sure they mean us no harm, right?
What are you doing, Magula? Do you really... Buddy, I fought like a big version of you.
Make every strike count.
I'll remove this
So what are
obstacle.
you? Are you in fact just a small version of the boss upstairs? You have like some energy drain stuff, favorite enemy, enervation, combat casting, you have hold person mass, which is not something we want to let you use. If we can get away with it. Still, I don't want Nenio getting hit with enervation, so let's get some extra Nenios. You... I think can just be clobbered with a vampiric touch. High AC. I will give him that.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
What's your will look like? Very high. Don't even try. Let's get you out of this aura. Let's get you all protection from evil. Defensive buff seems useful. Lon, back you up.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Continue to trade hits. That's alright. Hmm. $20. That is not good odds. Fortitude. What's your fortitude look like? Even better. Will is actually a weak save, quote unquote. You're just extremely strong. How to approach this? pump the accuracy through the roof, and continue our pummeling. Very nice.
No glory without risk.
Okay. Whew. I feel like that could have gone very badly, but it didn't. And I'm thankful for that. Did we pick up any, like, negative levels? No. We did not. We got out of that with no negative levels. Good job, S. Bracers, gloves. Hopefully Nenio of her. Oh, Nenio got a disease? Nenio got a negative level. We don't like it when she gets negative levels. She's a caster. What cures... Restoration just cures it? Restoration cures
My
everything.
will is resolute.
Restoration cures a surprising... Like, Restoration fails to cure a surprising number of things. That didn't work. Oh, this is lesser restoration. Do you have proper restoration in your spellbook yet? We don't actually. Spellbook. Can you prepare proper restoration? You can. You just don't have it at the moment. Do I have any, like, scrolls of restoration or what have you? I do not appear to have any items of restoration. Irritating, but nothing really to be done about it, I guess. One negative level is not that big a deal. Most of the spells Ember and Nenio casts are not raising to their cap anyway.
Follow my steps.
Oh, that was the hard fight? Was that the supposed... That was the difficult fight? Okay. I was expecting something much more significant. I guess I got fairly lucky there. Oh, here we go. Hand axe. What kind of axe is this? A vicious kind of axe. Cute. So, you're just like standing still. What am I still missing anything? Is there anything that is left here? Oh! You guys, apparently. Hi. smooch. I'll do a prayer. Come on, let's see what you can unleash.
You won't survive me.
A lot, apparently. A lot. That's the answer. You can unleash a lot. I should not have doubted him.
The light take you!
Ow. Oops, wrong button. Here we go.
Go.
Did I set prayer up? I set prayer up. Oops. I don't target that. My bad. Should have moved first. Not a big deal. Okay. Okay, a little sloppy on my part, I will admit. Small sextant. More Drezen items. Were
Make every strike count.
our cleric friends captured here?
Let's head out. We should move. Forwards!
What happened to them? I kind of assumed they were just with the army. Oh, further along the lower path. Okay.
The mongrel did it.
How's my leveling coming? Halfway to the next level. That's good. Further along... Down here?
No reason to pause.
What are you doing, Scylla? I don't. What an unorthodox writing technique. The, fascinating. Yes, she appears to be phasing through the horse and just, like, raising her hands up. Wait, is she phasing through the horse, or... No, her legs are there. Her torso is just, like, invisible. Like, her legs are where they should be. Her arms are where they should be. She has the thing on her back. Her torso just appears to be invisible, which... you know what? I'm gonna chalk it up to something that she and Nenio are doing, and not interfere. I should look at the sextant in my inventory and see what its deal is. A sextant engraved with a butterfly. If you listen closely, you can just make out a melody coming from it. Same with this. Interesting. So I'm looking for something else. Where is it? You're saying, is it like up here? I guess that's like something that I haven't quite fully explored yet.
I've spotted something.
Here we go, Warhammer. Only 39,000 and change left to go. Oh, Desna's altar. Wait.
We should prepare.
Okay, so it's just a pattern.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
The road awaits.
So that sounds like a middle one. That might be a middle one. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, it's this.
I hear you.
The song of Elysium rings out against the thundering rumbling of the approaching storm. It almost fades away to nothing, but a sweet female voice joins in. It sings the simple notes, then whispers, "I hear you."
I hear your voice, but I don't see you. Where are you? Show yourself. Did she send you?
Your voice seems familiar.
I doubt we've met before. But this melody unites us. Desna herself must have brought you here. In the name of Desna, I see you. How beautiful.
Thank you. Why are you crying?
So beautiful. You're beautiful. It's so strange to see such beauty in a dirty dungeon, with these filthy eyes. Wait, you're not here, are you? It's just an apparition. I'm awaiting execution in the dungeons below Drezen. If Desna really sent you, if I still deserve some mercy, find me, please, find me.
Oh my. Are these useful again? Am I going to need these again? Because my instinct is honestly to leave them here because they seem like they're part of this shrine. And it's like respectful to leave relics like at the shrine they're supposed to be at. I will not need them later? Okay. That is good to see then. Thank you for pointing me to all the weird little side rooms that I would miss normally.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Wait.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan. The mongrel did it.
Okay, good. Good. It doesn't let you grind XP off of it. I was worried for a second. Each direction once, it seems like, is the limit for experience points.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan. Thanks, Lan. You're so
You're
awesome,
welcome,
Lan.
Lan. So is that everything? Okay, cool. Oh, I'm in like a little plateau area. I see.
The mongrel did it.
I have no need for further nothing fights. I think this game has quite enough of those. Whoosh! First to the finish line. Here comes the rest of the group. Okay. That was interesting. So we've got like a tiefling friend, it looks like. Or something on those lines. Our informant from the demon side of things. I don't want to go in yet. Let's... Yes, we've got these. Let us merge our forces. Yeah. Okay, this army is starting to look powerful. And our first priority should be going and getting Drezen ready. Or clearing the path to Drezen. Okay, so question. Negative levels. Yeah, I thought I saw, you know, wings too. Maybe it's a, maybe it's actually a demon. There have been a lot of
Follow my
succubi.
steps.
So maybe it's a friendly one of those. Demons are chaotic on the... Engraved lucky bracers. No, they're not. Thank you for reminding me that I have these. These can go on someone. Who though? You? Oh yeah, you can actually wear armor. Right. Big game gloves. Whenever the target announces a quarry. Quarry, that's a... Ranger feature? Ranger feature. Yeah, when I'm speculating out loud, no spoil... Like, when I'm speculating out loud about story, no spoilers. So go ahead and whistle. Yeah, that's nothing. I don't have a ranger. It's like the bard hat. But also like the bard hat, I will hang on to it in case I get a ranger. Already has a saddle blanket of resistance. You know what? You're not a bard, but you can hold the hat. Just because I think that Cookie would look jaunty in a hat. I wish they showed. In our hearts, though, we can all visualize Cookie with that powerful hat. Style points.
Let us be careful.
Okay, so what are we doing now? Get rid of some junk. Do the usual dumping of masterwork items. Begone Flail of False Hope. Begone Unholy Longsword. Don't need this. Warhammer of Obstinacy. That's decent. It's a good Warhammer. Low reflex save though. I don't care. This throwing axe is a +3 throwing axe. And it wrecks spells. This goes on no one, but this is such a strong effect that I kind of want to hang on to it anyway. Modders do know what they need to do.
Tread lightly.
Modders get on it. Okay. Okay, so question. If I rest here, will that wipe the negative levels from my party? Like, negative levels don't naturally go away when you rest, but do I have to assign the restoration spells to Soliel, get him in my party, cast them on things, and then rest again? That's annoying. How do I get someone... Yeah, I guess you can just prepare lots of restoration if there's going to be, like... it's probably not bad if there's going to be Nabashus and... please ignore that I can't pronounce that name. If there's going to be, like, energy demons around, like succubi and those big things, then it's probably safe to have restoration on hand. Let's get some more scrolls of fireball going. You're always looking at me with an angry face, but I don't understand. Why? Did I do something bad to you? You, girl, might not have done anything yet, but it's because of people like you that Sakol is perished. How else could I look at ya? What? What? I'm sorry, do you want to be put on the bench, Ulrich? What? I don't understand. Like, I don't even know what he's implying here. Elves? Is it elves or crusaders that he's miffed at? Arcane casters, I see. Oh, we allow people to do whatever they want as long as it's not be an adorable elf child. We really just hate adorable elf children here. Okay. Is there a way to put him in my party so I can have him cast restoration on people? Or do I have to go to a dungeon in order to have him cast spells? That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, let's go out onto the map and... Everybody's favorite mechanic, negative levels. Let's give this a go. Let's see what we can do here. Vrox. Well. What? What? No! What's happening? Why are my guys running? Wait, why'd that turn on? Well, that's terrible. At least it autosaves. What's your movement speed? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing I can do to stop you, so I will just body block you then. Let's body block for the archers. What do I do here? This first, I guess. Lay on hand self. Let's bless the army. Let's smite some evil. So how does Stinking Cloud work? Okay, it's only 1 round. It's another round, apparently. Keep that healing rolling. I was hoping I could kill them all. I don't like losing my archer. Yeah, I can do this. Are you stunk? You are stunk. Good job. We'll fall back. And you need your penetrating strength back. Very good, very good. No way to get out of this particular corner, unfortunately. However, fortunately, my infantry can fight for the first time, and there are a lot of them. This is a painful fight. Ouch. The losses are heavy, but I think things are turning in my direction. And to be honest, you got to expect some heavy losses when it's the fight right before Drezen, right? Yeah, at least this Babo isn't, like, throwing fireballs at me. That would be awful. Let's get you some penetration. There we go. Getting whittled down bit by bit. Now let's have the archers handle the Babo. Babu. And the rest of us can handle these cultists. Oops, I meant to click on the Babo. Wrong button. My bad. I hope that I get... I'm way over... My infirmary is dramatically overloaded. I hope I get some of these clerics back. They are... maybe not the most essential unit in my army, that's the archers, but they're up there. Okay. Painful. We lost a lot of our healers. But not all of them. We've saved some of our healers, and that's the best that I think I could hope for. The last fortress blocking the commander's triumphant army's advance has fallen. The soldiers are more than happy to spend the night beneath the shelter of its fortified walls. The road to Drezen is clear. Oh, well, I can just pass through Lost Chapel on my way to catching up with my own army. Brilliant. What's this? Daily income energy points. Interesting. It can't hurt to accumulate daily income of something, though. I love having daily income. The skeleton archers are scary, but Pip, you can use healing effects on undead and crusade. Oh, that's cool. Ah, I see. That's a lot more damaging than the usual attack. Or at the very least, the ceiling is higher. Ghouls are pretty scary, let's not faff about. Aha! Thank you for that tip. That was a good tip. I'll have to keep that in mind as I encounter further undead. Zappy. I wonder if the cure sound should be like a sizzle or something when you're targeting undead with it. I wonder what do you think it sounds like when undead get targeted with cure undead? Is it like a sizzle, like bacon or something like that? Or is it just the exact same healing noise? Okay. Whatever the heck energy points are, we've gotten more of them. Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travelers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon's mines outside Drezen. They had killed their cultist guards and stolen the horses. According to them, the guards knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully her offensive will catch Drezen unawares. Having driven out the monsters, the Crusaders discovered what had drawn their attention: graves. During the retreat from the Lost Chapel, its last defenders stopped here to bury their comrades, whose wounds were too severe. The cleric can sense the gods' blessing on the ground where their faithful warriors were laid to rest. Nice. Oh, what are these? Oh, scouts, friends. What's your deal? Huh, so they hit harder the further they move. Oh, you're enjoying like the wild flailing of old Wrath of the Lich King undead models? Yeah, I think it might be time to rotate out the shield bearers who do nothing for these guys. We're a ways away from a level here, but okay, everybody, we need to stop in this dangerous location so that we can cast our healing spells. Oh, they're like, you keep them, but there's only 4 slots in the army. Like, there's a pop cap in the army that's based on number of unique unit types.
The road awaits.
I don't have enough stacks to,
My will is resolute.
big cast. And that is in fact all the, yeah, cool. Oh. Camp? Please tell me that we're not fighting more gargoyles. Okay, it's just a camp meeting. We're good. Your army halts along a hill, and in the distance you see the walls of Drezen. Smoke rises over the city. Winged figures are circling in the sky above it, but they don't look like birds. It's time to discuss strategy. It was once an unassailable fortress. Luckily for us, the demons destroyed a lot of the defenses when they stormed the city, and in 70 years they haven't gotten around to mending them. But this isn't going to be easy. Most of the walls are still standing. She spreads an old map on the table. The gates are old and rotten now. We can get through them with a ram, but then there will be street fights. It'll be a hell of a fight in Drezen. Luckily, somewhere in the city there's a sacred banner, the Sword of Valor. Eomede's holy relic wouldn't fall to corruption, like, ever. Really? Like, she's using, like, a colloquial like? Eomede's holy relic wouldn't fall... Eomede's holy relic wouldn't fall to corruption, like, ever. Wait, that's not her voice, is it? No, we've heard her voice. The demons just kept us as a trophy, a sign of our disgrace, and now it's going to be their downfall. If you find it and raise it again, all the demons in the city will be weakened and lose their ability to teleport. That's when we'll chop them up like blind rats. But don't forget, Stoughton Vane is out there, somewhere. Same traitor who gave Drezen over to the demons in the first place. He won't part with that banner easily. May I say something? I have a plan. Nura, what's your plan? What difference is it going to make? No plan is going to save us. Her eyes shine feverishly in her gaunt face. Who are you lying to? Yourself? Each other? The gods? You all realize that we're going to die. We're leading our people to the slaughter. Our army was almost defeated by a swarm of gargoyles. We won't last 5 minutes in Drezen. Beth, are you nuts? Yes, it's a dangerous gig. We all knew that we were signing up for. But now that we're here, you want us to shit our pants and go home? We got bloody Drezen by some miracle, and we're about to take it back. Kinda too late to chicken out, don't you think? It doesn't matter what we do. The lad hanging on the hook next to me didn't want to die, but what could he do to fend off death? What could I do? We're all doomed. Only a few of us are willing to admit it. By this time tomorrow, we'll all be dead. Erebeth's voice drifts away, but then seems to carry from a distance, making its way through the sickly veil of fog that fills your mind. The demon that's appeared inside you struggles to be free. A little more and a wave of rage will engulf you. What? The demon that's... Oh, this is like that demon unlock thing. Wait, what? The demon that's appeared inside you struggles to be free. A wave of rage will engulf you. This is something to do with like the demon mythic path. Okay. Pull yourself together despite everything. Like, the correct answer is obviously 3. She needs to be, like, on leave right now. She needs to be resting and going through counseling. That doesn't feel like the fantasy thing to click, though. Like, that doesn't seem like the option that you're supposed to click in, like, a fantasy setting. The whole, like, pull yourself together or I'll be forced to suspend you is, like, such a... Like, no, this should be, like, Because, like... This is, like, a case of, like, I don't know what the game thinks the intention of this dialogue option is. Because if the intention of the dialogue option is, like, I need you to rest, that is good. But if the intention of the dialogue is, I'm going to be an asshole to you because you aren't feeling well, then it's not good. Yeah, like, making it a threat feels wrong, so I'm just going to go with the first one. If it wasn't, like the good way to be saying this wouldn't be as a threat. It would just be making a judgment call that, no, you're obviously not fit for duty right now. I don't know. It's always tricky trying to parse what these dialogue options mean. And that's just, like, because you can't see the dialogue tree beyond them. And you can't hear your own tone when you're saying this. Yeah. I think you haven't recovered. This is just like, you haven't. Clearly you haven't. See, this is it. Like, if the threat is you'd leave her behind, then that's obviously not what you're doing. Whatever. You'd leave me behind, so I have to mourn the dead, my order, my friends? That's worse than dying with everyone else. Drezen would be our death. You, Commander, might still have a chance to be saved, but you're leading a people to ruin. The demonic rage inside you seethes and searches for an exit. It struggles to get out, exhausting, threatening, and convincing at the same time. You also feel strong enough to keep it under control. There's a lot of options here. Shush, demon. You just shut up. So you can tell her to get some rest. You can make a diplomacy check. Or you can be an asshole. Or I guess you can like use demon magic. Or you can use angel magic. Suspending her is like the sensible thing, but if we can make a heroic speech to rally her spirit, I'm gonna try this and see what happens. Yes, you're right. Forgive me, Commander. I had a moment of weakness. That was dishonorable and will not happen again. Because, like, the thing is, the correct thing would be, like, hello, please talk to me afterwards, and I'd like to, like, have a detailed assessment with you, but it's all compressed because it's a fantasy story. What are the Eagle Watch Knights going to do? Eagle Watch are the most experienced crusaders in the army. They must set an example for the others. We'll spread them out across our other units, so each one has at least a few. And I will fight in the group that storms the gates. Nura, what's your plan? Oh, my plan is great. It's a magnificent plan. Here, take a look. I had to dig in the archives to find it, but it was worth it. This is it. The ace that will bring us victory. This is a map of a secret passage that leads to Drezen's dungeons. An entire army can't pass through, but your unit can get through easily and strike the demons from below. They won't be expecting that. Besides, of course we don't know where the Sword of Valor is stored, but I think we should look in the dungeons first. With a little luck, you'll win the battle before the demons even realize it's begun. Alright, we've asked all 2 strategic questions we can ask. Time to end the council. Where will you be in the battle? Yeah, I'm gonna go through the dungeons. Wonderful! All that digging through dusty archives paid off. Alright, we attack at dawn then. May the good gods help us. I've played a campaign before. I know that... Wait, what? Why is the golem... When did he get in my room? Wait, is the golem trying to kill me? Is the golem slowly, like, moseying towards me? I can't wait to hear what Regiel's option would have been. Just like, Commander, if we kill 30 of our own guys with knives, then
I'm gone.
the demons will be demoralized. I'm very smart. So do we continue to take our haste bot Nenio into the dungeons? Probably. Do we continue to take Sela? Probably. She has anti-fear and smite evil. Yeah, I'd like to find a room for Ulbrich, but I don't think we bring him. But look, oh, it's actually a battlefield attack. So, That being said... Oh. Oh, we've got 5 guys. Wow, that was effective. Our 5 most powerful soldiers. Eagle Watch! And you recruits, listen up. I don't know how many of us will survive this day, but I don't know whether I will survive. But I know one thing for sure. Today we're on the tip of the sword in Aomede's hand. Dead or alive, we will rip out the fangs of the abyss. Should I have given this speech before we walked into arrow range? Yes. Will I stop giving this speech? No. 2 arms, 4 Mendev, 4 Canabres. Yeah! Dead or alive, we're going to win! Can we move now? Onward! The more of these arrows miss, the funnier it gets. Just imagining the demon commander up there. The building over there. There's a secret passage in the dungeon inside.
Something here.
Oh god. Just imagining the demon commander up there being like, "What are you doing? You had like 3 minutes to shoot them with arrows." We're here. Oh no. A commander of mortals.
Be careful, everyone.
Oh hey. Hey friend. Are you an illusion or something? Are you an illusion? Interesting. Prophet of Baphomet. Oh, you're large. You're much smaller.
Yes.
Babu. That was a lot of damage, whatever dropped on our heads just there.
Aparane sentence.
Oh, that's not good. Do we aim to take this thing down first? No, the baboons are pretty dangerous. They should go down.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, there's a lot of baboons. Ooh, a wizard. We found one. Okay, let's start counteracting that. all. Yeah, genuinely not a bad ambush. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm impressed. How many of you guys are resistant? Oh, it doesn't matter. Right. The commander's gonna be fine. Hey Nura, if you're still running away, have fun. I don't know where you're going, but I hope you're fireproof. Of course you are, you're immune to everything. The most powerful of all spells, plot. Okay, let's arcane accuracy. Let's vampiric touch. And let's start working on Big Chungus here. Oh, this guy is crazy AC. Thankfully not that crazy.
This condition is irrational.
Let's get some healing going. And move up into melee as you do. The dog will have his day, but that day is not today. Yeah, I'm not running into that with an injured dog. Okay, where's the hurt one? Oh, it died. Extra attack.
You won't survive me. Did you see that?
Boom. Ah. You, back there. Yes, you. I can't put you in a hole. I wonder if it's time. How to approach this? Let's do something nice and simple and glitter dust some of these big minotaurs. Well, they're all glowing now, so good job, Nenio. Let's get the buff going. Let's get protective luck going. Dang it.
Feel faint.
Not my luckiest attack sequence.
No glory without risk.
There's that reduced damage again. What is your DR? Is it blank? Oh, it's adamantine damage reduction. Interesting. So that time it actually was doing what it was supposed to.
Endure this!
Okay.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Hey, your ambush is starting to look a little thin on the ground, guys. Your fortitude is... Wow, that's lower than I would have expected. Can I get close enough to put... yes, go in the hole.
I require healing.
Okay, it's channeling time. And let's throw some Scorching Rays. At your sweet, sweet touch AC of 7. There we go. Just pop another channels here.
Make every strike count.
I think we're pretty good. Time to get rid of the burning entanglement. It has done its job. Man, I love that spell. What a fun spell it is. Hey, you. Get out of your hole.
Yes.
Poke.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Whew. There we go. So Nuna. Historians always getting seduced by dark power? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
Follow my steps.
It's a known problem. What text is descriptive? Sorry. Oh, interesting. Do I have selective spell in here? Feats. I do. It is just that... Oh wait, I actually have 4th level slots now, so I can cast Selective Burning Entanglement. Yeah, for a while I was like, I can't do that, but I can actually cast Selective Burning Entanglement now. That is a good call.
You're irrelevant.
All that stuff. Here's the thing that Nuna may have had some difficulty accounting for. Which is that the problem is that her fake plan is pretty good. So, we are in fact still underneath the basement of the enemy base, so... Thanks. Genuinely. No harm, no foul. A javelin. Can you tell it from a Mauser rifle? Quick death. It deals an additional 5 damage on a first hit against a new target. Interesting. Spooky.
I'm all ears.
You've crossed the wrong line. You won't fall here. I swear it.
Into the fray!
You won't survive me.
Dog, go forth. They didn't explode, but they put in a good effort towards exploding, and I think that sometimes that's what counts in the end.
The light! Take you!
Where's the enemy? Oh, there we go. I'm going to go stand next to you and make you uncomfortable. Cast delay poison in case there's more dretches around. There's probably more dretches around. Oh right, I didn't get a chance to prep. I need to put mage armor on everybody. Hey look, a dretch! Wait, is that a friendly dretch?
I'm always open to ideas.
Esme, Axel, yes.
Let me help.
Okay, first thing first.
Quadriglio Burino.
In case it's an elaborate prank.
Yes.
Esme, Axel,
Are we in trouble yet?
Let us bide our time.
need keys. Do one of you have them? Strange, no one has the keys. Oh, there's a lever. Oh, there's a lever.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
What? An insane, chaotic, neutral paladin. Alright. Hi? Trying to get a good angle? Why can't I? There we go. You just gotta finesse the movement a little bit.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I sort of feel like this is a situation that would normally call for non-lethal damage, but I don't think that's in this game.
Attack!
Yeah, I don't think I need...
No glory without risk!
What are these? Shard of Knight's Bracers. Fragment of destroyed artifact. I'll take it. Seems kind of unfortunate, but... Oh wait, would a, like, calm emotions work there? I should have thought of this beforehand. I don't think it would, but...
Yet another obstacle.
Oh look, it's a dretch. It is in fact not a friendly dretch. Well...
Aim carefully.
Into the fray!
Oh wait, your friend. Where's the lever that lets you out? Not that one. This one?
We should prepare.
Why can I not touch this lever? Oh, talk to her, I see.
You are a crusader, right? Did you come to free Drezen? My name is Arushale.
Ruby eyes watch you cautiously from behind the iron bars. A woman with a delicate face, horns on her forehead, and broad wings behind her back is trying to unlock the door with her long nails. Noticing you, she stops and raises her hand timidly in a greeting. You recognize her voice. It's the woman who came to you in the vision of Desna's desecrated chapel. The one who tried to warn Canabras of the impending demon attack. I recognize you. We talked in a vision, remember?
Yes, but I didn't see any chapel. To me, you were here, in this cell. You look different, but I do recognize your voice. Now I see. It was you, but in another form. That night you came to my prison, you looked like a beautiful, radiant Azata.
Interesting. Not to harp on this, but yes, you thought I was an Azata?
Yes, first I heard a tune.
I guess that's...
A hymn to freedom within these oppressive walls. And then I saw you. You were glowing like the herald of Elysium. It was so amazing that I couldn't help but cry.
I wonder if that's... That's probably because I did the Azada mythic path and not because I am, in fact, part Azada. Though both apply.
Now I recognize your face. You look different, but still, you're the liberator who visited me when I was frightened and lonely.
Sing the song. Rushale joins in, and your voices sing in unison. You see something you've never seen on Demon's face before. Pure, radiant joy.
Elysium. That song? That hymn of freedom? It's the only thing that helped me survive among the demons. My light in this dungeon.
Open the cell, open the dungeon. What are these? What's the difference between these? Oh, one of them's the flirting option. I see. It's not metaphorical. Like, she's like... It's like, okay, look. She's a succubus, I think? I think she's a succubus. So you don't want to assume, because, like, it might just be that succubi are talking like that. Thank you! My portrait was made by a friend on commission. He is an excellent painter who, did me the kindness of putting together an excellent character portrait. But yes. I think you're flirting? Question mark? So I am just going to do the same kind of vaguely poetic flirting myself.
Yes. All right, I'll stay.
The succubus looks at you, stunned. In her eyes, you see a mixture of fear, hope, something completely unnatural to demons, something fragile and tender, making her remarkably similar to a mortal. New friend! Okay, new friend. I think we can rotate out our haste bot for now. Should we really be ditching Nenio in a place like this? Like, where's she going? Yeah, I do have haste on myself, though. But yes, I don't know a way to view the full portrait, but this is from Drezen, who is one of the players in the game that I run on Tuesdays. I'm going to check her character sheet in a minute. I just someone is complimenting the portrait, and I wanted to say one of my players in the game that I run on Tuesdays, who has done a decent amount of art for that game. Drop by sometime. It is a lot of fun. But let us see what your deal is. You are a ascending succubus who is an espionage expert, which is a ranger. Interesting. And goodness gracious, those are monster stats. Yes, those are non-human character stats. Wow. That's a lot of stats. Yeah, that's like she appears to be she appears to just not have a level adjustment on her, despite being a class that or race that normally has like a +4 level adjustment. That's impressive. What is this? By the will of the goddess, a whirlwind of sacred butterflies. Oh, and she has demon immortality. Or I guess it's celestial immortality now. She has outsider immortality. She has kept her outsider immortality. That's just me. What is your build? Are you an archer? Can you equip a chin shirt? Yes. I think. Although is that actually like a reduction because of max dexterity? 6-6 or 2-6 versus. Wait. This is 4-2 versus. It's the same. But yeah, it's the same, but this gives you damage reduction. Okay. Okay, that's something. I need to get you new weapons. What's your like actual build? Your favorite enemy demons of magic. That is a lot of demons. Oh, she has herself as a favorite enemy. That is, sweetheart, no. Oh, she's airborne. Great. So she has 1 billion stats. She's airborne. Do you have, by any chance... Oh, you have ranks in trickery, so I have a second trap finder. Bounty hunter, what is this? Proficient with light armor, clubs, heavy maces. Oh, this is a background? This is a background? Her background is a bounty hunter. Interesting. Espionage expert. Is really good at stealth. Arrangers, bond. Half your favored enemy bonus against a single target of the appropriate type for a number of rounds equal to your wisdom, minimum 1. This bonus does not stack. So you have +2 against humans, and you have +4 against demons of magic. Interesting. You do have a vampiric touch. How many times can you use this? Is this just at will because you're a succubus? Once a day. That makes sense. We have... I'm trying to figure out like what her actual build is. Okay, it's archery. It's archery. You have rapid shot. You have many shot. You have point blank shot. You have deadly aim. The usual, all the usual good stuff. Clustered shots is just apply all before damage reduction. Very nice. Your strength bonus is only okay, but that's fine. I find it funny that they're like, you know what class needs help? Ranger. Because it does. Ranger's not a good class, but... Espionage expert magic. She does get to use charisma for her spell casting. Oh, what's her spell book look like? Because her spells are going to have like a ridiculous DC. Interesting. Interesting. Sneakiness, defense, cat's grace. Cat's grace is probably good. It's just a nice personal buff. Wait, what's Sense Vitals do? Sneak attacks. That's pretty strong. It is a standard action to set up, though. Takes a while for that to pay off. You already are airborne. One of these to go even faster is nice. Well, let's get you some arrow buffs. Okay, we can give her mythic ranks now. I'm trying to figure out what, like... There's some real strong stuff here, obviously. What's her minimum level? Can you train her out of being a ranger? Because the ranger does not seem like 8. Okay, unsurprising. I really want to, like... Up here, we've got a normal feat. Level 3 spells are good for ranger, yeah. Level 3 spells are good for every single class in the entire game. They're just like where the good spells are. So the question is, where was the... Here we go. The question is, like, keep her in ranger, or do we try to, like, bail her out to some other class and just use the ranger levels as a baseline of... competence. Because 10 is like a good bailing level. 8 is like an incredibly awkward one. Like, you'd want to bail at 6 if you bailed at all. Probably sooner, honestly. I've been wanting a bard. I've been really wanting a bard, and her stats are bonkers for a bard. Like, if you start giving her, like, real spells, then it's over, basically. Like, she's going to be an insane caster despite... God, if only Priest was in this game. I want to make her an Priest. I guess Priests are whiz-based, aren't they? Okay. She doesn't have enough casting yet for abundant casting. Yeah, Priest is 3.5. It's a nonsense class. That, notable primarily for having a caster level progression that is like completely unhinged. You gain a spell level every level. Everybody's favorite way to get like 9th level spells at like 13th level or something like that. What do I do here? Cleaving Shot is obviously really good. It's probably Cleaving Shot. Yeah. Lon has been showing how powerful it is to have a railgun at your disposal. Do I just take a mythic feat for +2 to hit at all times? That's pretty good. The alternative would be... Yeah, we've acquired second land. The enemies are doomed. Yeah, none of these seem like they're gonna be better than just hitting more. Oh, there's extra favored enemy? Where? I don't see an extra favored enemy. Yeah, instant enemy. I think for now the thing to do is just get her mythic rapid shot. Lean into her being like an insane archer. And we will... Thank you.
Let us be careful.
We will figure out where to go from there. Like, keeping her in range of forever feels dubious to me, but keeping her in for 2 more levels for the +6 favored enemy and instant enemy and all that good stuff, that I could see. On the other hand, it means waiting even longer before bailing out and starting her on the path to magic, so that's a real tough choice, honestly.
I will fight!
Oh, hello.
Now, air, Orma.
Hello, friends. I don't know what I was expecting. Of course there's a fight. Not everybody is making new friends and flirting. Sadly.
Make every strike count.
The inheritor. My blade!
Well, let's see what you can do with your base.
I
load.
will resist!
Whoop, that's pretty impressive, gotta admit. She is in fact second line. Yeah, I think that after this fight, I think I'm going to duck back inside here and save for the night. Because I am not going to do another 6-hour stream. My throat spent all weekend recovering from that one. Socio, what are you doing? What I asked. You guys are pretty weak, aren't you? Zoom! Hello, friends.
You've crossed the wrong.
No glory without risk!
I was honestly getting ready to end, and then I got distracted by a cute girl. It's a real problem. Anyway. Weapon-wise, I feel like we've got to have something better for you back at camp. Because, like, what does Lon have? Lon has this thing. Which I feel like he should keep because he's the senior party member at the moment. Even when you're tabbed out, you can tell when I've killed something. All right. Accessories. What do we have anyway? Can we give you... What is a quarry? The targeted enemy suffers a penalty. Is that even like an ability you have? It's an ability rangers get at level 10. I see. Quarry, it's 11. I see. Oh, it's a standard action. That's actually not very good. Standard action to give like a small bonus to yourself against one target. I'm not impressed. Still, I guess you'll equip this. You get a cloak of resistance, like everyone does. Oh wait, is it better to... No, it's the same to just equip these things because armor-wise, so I still should equip this for the DR. Decent with these gloves, though, yeah. Sickening targets is real nice. Especially with that no save. Still. I wonder, can she UMD? You know, that's it. I could give her UMD and have her be a scroll caster. Because I have a lot of scrolls. And, like, that's interesting. Check her resistances. The path of ascension is long and thorny. Before truly achieving virtue, demon spends many years in spiritual search and repentance between good and evil, every moment risking to fall back into the depths of sin. An ascending demon lose most of their demonic powers, which helps them to battle the temptation to return to their old ways, but also leaves them vulnerable to retaliation from other demons. I don't think she has... Second row, first line. Oh, she does! They have DR. Oh, so she straight up doesn't need this. She is better off with the bracers. Cool. Cool. Thank you for pointing that out. That being said... Oh, right, it is. You're right, it does stack. It does stack because it's different type lines of DR. It's very minor either way, but... yeah, it's the same AC either way, and this just gives an additional 3 damage reduction. So she's also just casually a tank. Like... There's so many things that I feel like she could be doing, and archery is the worst of them, but that's what her feats are invested in. And you know what? I respect her decision. If anything, it's actually kind of an interesting bit of like narrative harmony that a demon who is like rejecting her demonic nature has a class and build that is just terrible for her natural inclinations. Very blue. But for now, good night to everybody. This has been a lot of fun. However, it is late, and I think it is time to wrap up. Next time we will return, and we will strike at Drezen from within with the power of...
Tread lightly.
with the power of having a second Lan in our party. Which is just terrifying to think about. The amount of damage on our bench right now... Like, DPS character, DPS character, DPS character, DPS character, healer, vines, and can also be a DPS character sometimes. That's frightening. That's a frightening amount of damage that we can just throw out. Damage and gayness will be to our advantage. Until next time, good night, everybody, and hope to see you again on Tuesday. Will be my Pathfinder stream, the actual game that I run. I've mentioned it before. It features the artist of this lovely portrait, as well as a few of my other friends. It is an excellent game. And Thursdays and Sundays are when I stream this game, and so Thursday is when I will be picking this up. Until then, Farewell.